Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome, it's Luke from the Three Hammers. Let's start off then guys with a review today of the Leicester versus West Ham game at the King Power Stadium. It kicked off at half-1. Really nervous before the game. You know, Leicester are a ticking train, they work hard for everyone. And I thought it was going to be a really hard game. We'll start with the lineups. We'll start off with Leicester. Leicester lined up with Schmeichel, Simpson, Hoof, Morgan, Fuchs, Albrighton, Kante, Drinkwater, Mahrez, Ozaki and Vardy in the team. They don't make many changes. There was actually a little stat on Sky Sports where they said they've only made about 25 changes all season, which is a really low number, and it's currently the lowest number in the league. We lined up Adrian in goal, Antonio still filling in at right back, Reed, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Coyote, Noble, Obiang to shore up that midfield. Moses, Part and Emenike, obviously. Lanzini was on the bench, Carroll was on the bench. Byram, nice to see back on the bench. Hopefully he'll be in with a chance to start against Watford. So, yeah, looking at the teams, it was like, okay, we're going to try and nullify their midfield and see what we can do with the big boys on. First half, first minute, Pat had a free kick. Coyote hit a header and it went off both posts. I was up cheering like, yes, come on. But no, it didn't go in. And that was really, to be honest, the only thing we actually did in the half. We were passing okay, you know, both teams were passing quite bright in the first 10 minutes. 10th minute, Hoof went very close with a header. 18th minute, Kante, we was on the attack. I think Reed got tugged down, but Schmeichel picked it up quick, so Reed was well out of position. He threw it down, Kante picked it up, run it on, laid off Vardy, edge of the box. He don't miss from there, even left-footed. He put it in past Adrian, it's 1-0. And at that point, I thought it was going to be like 2-3, 4-0. You know, I just thought they were going to tick us over then and catch us on the counter. We had loads of possession in the first half, but there was no real threat. You know, it was poor, and we didn't even look like scoring. You know, it was very, very poor. So yeah, so again, that was really all the notes that I had from the first half because it was very, very poor. I've written a little note here that said like half time was poor, there was no cutting edge. Leicester were defending very, very well, bullying Emenike, absolutely bullying. We missed Lanzini and Pat's creativity together, you know, they worked very, very well together. Yeah, and Pat was having a bit of an off day, wasn't he? Like his set pieces wasn't too great, apart from the first one where Coyote nearly scored. Second half, Obiang did come off, Carroll came on. 50th minute, Carroll had a diving header from a corner that just went well wide, to be honest, but that was sort of a first little warning shot to them. 52nd minute, tame effort from Coyote straight into Schmeichel's hands. Again, it didn't look like we was going to score, I'll be honest. 55th minute, that was sort of a mini game changing moment. Vardy already on a yellow card, he burst through and he deliberately tangled his legs with Ogbonna, so he's deliberately tangled his legs. Gone down for diving and yeah, got his second yellow card and he's off. So that again at that point I thought, well, maybe this is one of them games where we come back and win this one. But yeah, for a long time Leicester was dealing quite well with us. 6th minute, Reed had a little flick, very Vardy-esque for him actually. He had a little flick and it just went off the post. That was close. Lanzini then come on for Noble. Noble's on the yellow card at that point, and I think Slav probably thought Lanzini could give a bit of cutting edge. 72nd minute, Moses come off and on come Valencia. Didn't really do anything Valencia. Moses did okay, he was trying his best. 77th minute, Payet lines up a free kick and we're thinking, yes, here we go, this could be it. But no, very poor by his standards. He knocked it over the bar. 83rd minute, game changer. It was coming at some point. The ref was going to give us something because there was a lot of hustling and tussling in the box. Hoof, Morgan were hustling Carroll, Coyote, Reed all through the game, and then they got a warning just before, and then obviously then Morgan's just sort of tugged Reed. He's gone down, and the ref points to the spot. Then obviously Mark Noble's off, so up steps Andy Carroll, slots it in low. And it's 1-1, and at that point you think, yep, we're going to go on, do what we usually do, either hold on here for the draw or maybe even push on for the win. Yeah, really good penalty actually. Not much happened after that. Like 2 minutes later though, Cresswell, I think the ball's come in, Antonio sort of knocked it down. Cresswell's just walloped left foot straight in top corner, looked over Schmeichel, won the goal. 86th minute. Yes, we should be holding on at that point. We're 2-1 up against the champions to be. again, just, I don't know, ref decisions, or what do you think? Because literally 93rd minute, Leicester got given a penalty. Carroll, what were you even doing in the box at that point in the 93rd minute, where we just had to see the game out? Yeah, he's booked down Schlupp, and it's a penalty. Up steps Ujar. It's 2-2, and then that was it. The final whistle. The game ended 2-2. Just as I put in my notes, 2-1, great win to beat them. Yeah, 2-2. We're on 53 points, I think it is now. I think that's the end of the Champions League dream. The win would have definitely put us back into the mix, but I think that's it now. 6 points. Arsenal play now. If they win, it'll be 9 points, and I think that's it then. I think 9 points is a bit too much. It's nice to carry on that thing, though, where we haven't been beaten twice, 2 games in a row this year. It was always going to be a tough game up there, Leicester. You know, they're bully inside. They're quite dirty, actually. First time really, really proper watched Leicester. They're quite dirty, really physical side. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the 2-2. You know, we should have won. There's been loads of occasions the last 3 or 4 games, hasn't there, where we should have won. You know, we should have beat Chelsea, should have beat United, the one at Old Trafford. There's been loads recently. Let's quickly go through the ratings. I'll be honest, I'm going to give most players, I'm just going to very quickly run through. Adrian a 6, Antonio 6, Reed 6, Ogbonna 6. Cresswell for his goal and his work rate, I'm going to give a 7.5. Cote worked really hard, I'll give him a 7.5 as well. Noble 7, Obiang 6, Moses did okay, I'll give him a 7. Pat off day for him, 6. Emaneki 6. Carroll did well when he came on, I'll give him a 7.5. Valencia didn't really do anything, I'll give him a 5. Lanzini did okay, he got the passing going a little bit better, I'll give him a 7. My man of the match for West Ham, I'll give it to Cresswell, I think, because where Carroll gave away the penalty at the end. He had a good game, Cresswell. Royaldson was watching. Obviously, he still won't get picked for England, but it was nice to see him get a great goal, and he was putting in some dangerous balls when he had the chance. Next up, guys, we've got Watford. That's going to be tough as well. They've got some dangerous players, Igalo, Troy Deeney, etc. I'll go more into that in my preview. Podcast will be back on Wednesday. Again, apologies for not putting it out last week. Terrible audio issues. Guys, if you've not seen on Twitter and Facebook, there is a competition being run by West Ham Banter page. They're sort of like our brother, sister sort of thing that we work together. You know, they share our stuff, we share their stuff. Basically, what you have to do is you have to go onto their page, and they've put out a sort of message where you have to like it, share it, and also you have to subscribe to our channel. Big thank you to them, because we've had a massive boom in the last couple of days where we've just flown. You know, we're nearly on 250 subscribers, which is fantastic. But yeah, please go and check that competition out. They tell me they're going to draw out the winner Tuesday evening and then let me know, and then we'll put it in the podcast for the Wednesday. So the winner will be found out on Wednesday. So check out the podcast on Wednesday and we will reveal the winner of that West Ham away shirt. As always, guys, keep believing, guys. As I say, let's try and beat our points record, which is 57. So a couple of wins and a draw, and we've done it. Let's just not go through the motions now. We looked okay today, you know, it wasn't great. But yeah, keep tuning in, guys. Let's go.